modern Victorian decorating ideas. Although vastly different from the Scandinavian and minimalist design trends that have dominated the past decade, Victorian design and decor aesthetic have consistently remained a well-loved, if ornamental, style since its inception in the 1830s during the reign of Queen Victoria. Defined by intricate detailing, rich materials, and dramatic color schemes, Victorian interiors possess undeniable character. Modern Victorian design reimagines these classic elements through a contemporary lens, pairing historic architectural features with lighter palettes, simplified styling, and functional furnishings. Love the lace, toil, and gilded finishes often found in Victorian interiors? Instead of filling a room with traditional decor, showcase these details as statement pieces alongside simple, streamlined elements. The contrast between traditional ornamentation and a more neutral backdrop helps the style feel fresher and more modern. By pairing ornate accents with clean lines and understated furnishings, you can highlight their beauty without overwhelming the space. Victorian style typically embraces more color than many contemporary design styles, so don't be afraid to paint your walls in a rich, saturated hue. Some of the best options are burgundy, navy, olive green, or mustard. These deeper shades can add warmth, depth, and drama to a space, while evoking the classic elegance associated with Victorian interiors. To keep the look feeling current, balance bold wall colors with lighter furnishings, modern lighting, and uncluttered decor. If your alcoves, niches, or other architectural nooks aren't perfectly symmetrical, which is often the case in Victorian homes, embrace their differences rather than trying to make them match. Designers suggest using asymmetry to your advantage by styling each alcove or nook in a unique way. To create a cohesive look, tie the spaces together with recurring colors, materials, or shapes, allowing each area to have its own character while still feeling connected to the overall design. Floor-to-ceiling plum paint takes center stage in this updated 1910 Queen Anne Victorian, giving traditional moldings and interior doors a fresh, contemporary edge. Streamlined window treatments and a modern chandelier provide contrast to classic elements such as the intricately patterned rug, gilded frames, and tufted Chesterfield sofa. The result is a confident, layered interior that balances historic character with modern livability, proving that a thoughtful maximalist mix can feel both sophisticated and current. This space offers a fresh take on the monochromatic approach, using a brighter palette to highlight Victorian-inspired details. Classic crown molding and wall paneling become rich sources of texture when wrapped in a soothing mid-tone blue that extends across the ceiling, creating a cohesive and immersive backdrop. The all-over color treatment allows the ornate fireplace to remain the focal point, while acrylic sconces above the mantel and sleek glass table lamps introduce a contemporary touch. Together, these modern accents balance the room's more decorative and historic elements, resulting in a look that feels both elegant and current. Today, incorporating ferns into your decor is an easy and authentic way to reference this distinctive aspect of Victorian culture. Whether displayed in a pot, like the bird's nest fern on this bar cart, pressed and framed as botanical artwork, or cultivated in a terrarium, ferns bring a touch of natural elegance while paying homage to the era's passionate amateur botanists. Add Victorian character to a utilitarian space with a print featuring flora and fauna, like this paper inspired by William Morris's iconic 1883 Strawberry Thief design. Then double down with another pattern, like the floor's checkerboard. Framed specimens and a fern in a footed planter round out the room's Victorian vibes. When we think of Victorian interiors, images of densely layered spaces often come to mind. Walls covered in framed artwork, richly patterned wallpaper, ornate furniture, and collections of decorative objects. This built-in focal wall captures that maximalist spirit in a more contemporary way, combining substantial woodwork, generous gilded accents, and layers of framed pieces to create depth and visual interest. By concentrating the ornamentation in one area and surrounding it with deliberately understated walls and ceiling beams, the design achieves a sense of drama and sophistication rather than clutter. Much like the Victorian fascination with ferns, the 19th century also saw the rise of orchid delirium, an intense obsession with orchids that drove wealthy collectors to fund expeditions around the globe in search of rare and exotic specimens. Highly coveted varieties could command enormous prices, making orchids both status symbols and prized botanical treasures. The craze even contributed to the development of some of the earliest terrariums, known as Wardian cases, sealed glass containers designed to protect delicate plants during long sea voyages back to Europe. While transporting and cultivating orchids is far simpler today, their timeless elegance remains undeniable. Whether displayed as a striking centerpiece, showcased in a glass case, or incorporated into a curated collection of houseplants, orchids offer a sophisticated nod to one of the Victorian era's most enduring botanical passions. That wallpaper, the tablecloth, the floral light fixture. This eclectic dining room embraces the abundance of floral motifs that would have delighted the Victorians and their love of richly layered interiors. To recreate the look, install a bloom-filled wallpaper on the upper portion of the walls and pair it with classic paneling below for a timeless architectural feel. Antique dining chairs with Gothic Revival silhouettes and intricate inlaid details add another layer of historical character, while the room's playful color palette keeps the overall effect fresh and approachable, rather than overly formal. The result is a whimsical yet sophisticated space that celebrates Victorian exuberance with a modern sense of fun. A replica of Queen Victoria's brass bedstead was displayed at the New York World's Fair in 1853, helping spark interest in brass and iron bedsteads that would continue to grow throughout the century. By the 1880s, a brass bed had become a hallmark of fashionable Victorian bedrooms, prized for both its elegance and durability. While today's versions are often made of iron with brass accents, or entirely of iron for a more understated look, their distinctive curved lines, decorative finials, and intricate detailing remain instantly recognizable. Incorporating one of these classic bed frames is an easy way to introduce Victorian character into a bedroom while maintaining a timeless appeal.